Have you ever felt like you've had this goal or desire to grow, to progress in something in any area of your life, and you've been at it for a little bit of time and you haven't seen any progress, any growth, any change? Well, let me tell you this. Me too. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Josh. This video is gonna be Josh minus Mary, as Mary so nicely put it in the last video. But I wanted to get up here this morning and I wanted to challenge you with something this morning, and also for it to be a little encouraging as well. I have been thinking about a key in one of our lives to seeing progress, to seeing change, to seeing growth, to seeing you and me become all that God has designed us to be. Whether it's, we want to start exercising and get healthy, or we want to see our financial life change, or whatever it is, that when we jump in it in the beginning and we do it for a little bit of time, that we want to see progress, we want to see growth, we want to see change. And the tough thing is there are some times, some moments in our life, we expect change and growth to come a lot quicker than maybe they really are. But I was thinking of a scripture that I want to read for you guys real quick, and I want to explain to you why I want to read this specific scripture. This is Galatians 6 verse 9. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Paul is writing to the Galatians church, but if I may, I want to open up this idea, is it possible that Paul is writing to a church that has been at something for quite some time and is maybe not yet seeing all that they have wanted to see from the work that they've put in? I would say yes, because the reality is, in our life, progress, growth, and change are not overnight. The things that we want to see in our personal life, the things that we want to see in our relationship with God, do not come overnight. And there's one key that changes everything, and that is consistency. Consistency in our life is the key to seeing really whatever we want to see. If we want to see our relationship and walk with God grow on another level, well, it's not gonna take 5 days of reading our Bible and praying to see it drastically change. It takes months, years of consistently spending time with Him, consistently feeding on the Word, consistently spending time in prayer to see that change. If we're talking exercise, you don't lose 35 pounds and drop a ton of body fat because you worked out for 1 month. No. You see this drastic change in your body because you committed to something consistently. We see change and growth because we committed to something consistently over a long period of time. And I wanted to challenge somebody and also encourage somebody that maybe feels like they have been at something for a long time. Maybe you feel like you've been putting in good work, so to speak. Whether it's seeing someone, you want to see somebody saved, or you want to see the atmosphere of your business change, or maybe you want to see your personal finances change, or maybe you want to see your overall walk with the Lord taken to a whole new level, but you don't feel like you've seen any progress. You don't feel like you've seen any growth. And I want to let you know, as Paul is saying here, he says, but if we do not give up, in due season, we will reap. Stay consistent. Stay at it. Do not quit. Consistency is the key. I promise you, consistency is the key. I'm currently wanting to get healthier and I'm wanting to work out. And I've done this multiple times where I want to start working out and I start going 7 days a week and something happens, I get too sore, and then I stop for a long period of time. But my approach in this time around, as I've been thinking about this, is consistency is the key. And I don't have to go, I'm wanting to see long-term progress. I'm wanting to see overall health in my own personal life. And it's not gonna come through me going 7 days this week, but it's gonna be seen through me showing up on a weekly basis, months, years on end. We've heard this analogy a lot. This life that we live, we hear a lot, is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the goal in this race in your life is not to get to something as quick as possible, but it is to be as consistent in whatever you do. And I don't know about you.
Could you say that again? Sorry.
My watch. But I don't know about you, but my goal in life is not to sprint and necessarily run as hard as possible, but I want to do anything that I can. I want to do it consistently. I want to do it to the best of my ability, but I also don't want to just do it to the best of my ability for a week or a month. I want to do it consistently for the rest of my life. I want to be a consistently good husband. I want to be a consistently good man. I want to have a consistent walk with the Lord. And yes, I want it to progress over time, but the most important thing that I want is I want it to be consistent. I don't want to have a 1 week relationship with God out of the month or a 1 day relationship with God out of the week. I want to have a consistent relationship with the walk with the Lord. So this is what I wanted to get on here today, is I wanted to encourage and challenge you towards a life of consistency in whatever you do. Consistency is the key, and the change, the growth, the progress that you're wanting to see isn't just gonna come through one hard week or one hard month of going as hard as you can. No, it's gonna come through a life of consistency. Well, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in this week. My name is Josh. Listen, I hope that this helped you. I hope you feed on this throughout the week. But listen, I want you to do 2 things for me. Make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like the video, and also leave us a comment in the comments below, because we want to hear if this is helping you. We want to hear if you have any suggestions or things you might want us to talk about. We would love to hear from you. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in this week. Listen, we love you. I'm Josh. I'm not Mary. She's not with me today, but we still love you, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.